Hi guys, my name is Sveta and today we're going to discuss an unusual topic, that is video call fatigue. Have you ever had this kind of situation? Imagine you're calling your friend or colleagues via Zoom or Messenger, and afterward you feel tired and empty as if you have done a chore. While live meetings with the same people usually energize you. This is exactly the problem that I faced. I live abroad and most of my relatives and friends live far away, so I have to call them to keep in touch. And the calls take my energy away. So I wondered, why is that? Why is speaking to my loved ones not enjoyable when I see them on the screen? So what is so special about video calling? The answer I found is that digital environment itself works as a friction. You want to send a message, but when it goes through digital medium, it fades. So that you end up giving less than you could and you get less than you could. I compare it with speaking in a foreign language. When you're trying to say something, but you don't know the words, so you use simpler words, your speech loses its vividness, your message fades, and as a result, you don't enjoy the conversation as much as in your native language. I remember how I experienced it for the first time. When I was at university, I had an exchange semester in Germany, in Marburg. I used to like parties and people, and naturally I tried to make friends in a new country, but I failed. There were a lot of people open to socializing, but every time I spoke, I felt my language as a restriction. I had to put a lot of effort to make other people understand me. So when I was at parties, I felt it like I was working rather than having a good time. As a result, I mostly stayed in my room and felt lonely. The solution would have been to learn the language to perfection, but at that time I didn't. Here you can say, okay, it is clear what is the problem with a foreign language, but where exactly is your message being lost during the video call? Well, what I mean by message is not only the information, but also emotions and subtle context that you want to convey. And it seems like you have to do the extra work of installing emotional connection during the conversation, whereas in real life meetings, it happens naturally or at least much easier. By the way, there is usually no such problem when you speak to your partner if you have a long distance relationship, because your emotional connection is always very strong, from my experience. And there is no such problem at work because at work you have a clear topic to discuss, because business calls are about information exchange, not about emotions. So I mostly encounter this problem in conversations with friends and relatives, when we don't have a clear goal or topic to discuss, when we are supposed to have a free talk. All in all, I think there is magic of live meetings that computers will never replace. It is the magic of shared event. When you share space and time with somebody, it becomes a specific event in your biography and in his or her biography at the same time. So your lives are kind of crossed, and that is valuable. I don't know how to solve this problem of video call fatigue, so I just avoid video calling and prefer text messages. I think a metaverse would be a solution in the future when we stop feeling the distinction between virtual reality and the real world. So we will wait and see. That is all for today. Please leave a comment on whether you have a similar problem and how do you deal with it. See you soon. Bye.